Hey folks, Craig Danger, vinyl record player. Oh, coming to the end of summer here, friends. August 31st, I will be attending the Fool in Love Festival in fabulous Los Angeles, California. And as a result, I thought I'd just do a video talking about 5 incredible legends I'm going to see at this little festival. And talk about a couple of records from each of them. So, different format today. Things might be weird. You'll need to buckle up. And we're back. Like I say, totally different situation. I ended up getting tickets for this basically all-day festival. Kind of shocked at the lineup, blown away by the lineup. I should also add, the Isley Brothers are also a band that I'm going to see. Ooh, already seen them, but wow, fantastic. Let's just start out with a couple of records from, how about this? How about my favorite album by Al Green? Al Green, of course, is going to appear at the festival. I actually have seen Al Green, but it would have been in '06. We're talking about 20 years ago, friends, 20 years ago. This, of course, is Still in Love with You from '72, his second of that year. Just full of classics. Key track on this one, of course, Simply Beautiful. Woo! Big love banger. If you're into loving and you're into bangers, I mean, Simply Beautiful is it. But you got Love and Happiness on this one. I'm Still in Love with You, For the Good Times. So many good jams. Al Green is, in my opinion, his best. And then, of course, I have this one, his second best. Same year, '72. How about Let's Stay Together? Obviously, the title track made him a giant. But this is, you got Old Time Lovin', La La for You, So You're Leaving Me. Oh, Cold Gold by my man Al Green, who, again, is going to be in Los Angeles this Saturday coming up. And I'm very excited to see Al. Like I say, definitely Al is working his way into his 80s. So it'll be an interesting gig. But again, Al Green appearing at the Fool in Love Festival. Of course, these, in my opinion, his 2 best albums. And just wanted to say thank you to everyone who is liking and subscribing. All of this stuff really helps. The likes particularly help. The subscribes. Hey, don't you want to see more danger? You don't want to see more danger? Come on. Feel free, like, subscribe, and again, I thank everybody who has been a supporter of the channel. And who would you say would be an artist that you would like to see at the Fool in Love Festival? Keeping in mind that it is, of course, open to alive soul performers only, and obviously, that could be from any era. So leave it in the comments. Let me know. Oh, the Pips. I wish I could say the Pips were there. Unfortunately, the Pips now mostly gone, I believe. Except maybe, I think Gladys's brother might still be alive. One of the original Pips. Again, I don't even know. But you know who will be there at that festival? How about Gladys Knight? This, of course, is her 1971 LP, Ovation. Which, you know what, I've seen kind of mixed reviews on this one, but I think it's her best Motown work. Really classic stuff. Make Me the Woman You Come Home To. Oh, that's a good one. Can You Give Me Love with a Guarantee? I'm not sure you can, but Master of My Mind. Great cover of the Beatles' Long and Winding Road on this big dog. This is a very obtainable record, as are most Gladys Knight and the Pips records, but you know what? If you don't have any, you are definitely missing out. This, of course, is her first LP with the Pips on the Buddha label. This, of course, is Imagination. This is where, she really kind of hit pay dirt with what? Her kind of signature song, Midnight Train to Georgia. Fantastic cover as well. Again, this is, of course, on the Buddha label. Wow. Really, really good record as well. Like I say, it's an amazing introduction after the exodus from Motown, which, by this point, they were working their way into a second tier of artists in Motown. And as we know, if you're in Motown and you're a second tier artist, no promotion for you. No promotion for you. Simple as that. So they moved on to Buddha and went ahead and got the #1 single, and the best-selling single of their career with Midnight Train to Georgia. Imagination. Gladys Knight appearing at the Fool in Love Festival, of course. And then, that's right, legend herself, Dionne Warwick. I've never seen Dion, just as I've never seen Gladys Knight before, so I'm kind of excited about this. This, of course, is The Windows of the World, probably from 67, 68 is my guess. Kind of a classic. I actually do have the Valley of the Dolls soundtrack on my wall as well, but I got this, and then this is actually a Canadian Press Dionne Warwick compilation. Double record is this one. A lot of those are early hits. Of course, my favorite by this particular artist, not on this, of course, A House Is Not a Home, which was, you know, kind of a medium hit compared to Do You Know the Way to San Jose, or, you know, certainly Don't Make Me Over, etc., etc. But House Is Not a Home. That's my smoldering Dionne Warwick pick, but I'm excited to see Dionne. Never seen her. Again, Dionne's definitely in her 80s. Obviously, her peak time would have been even the early to mid 60s, and then after that, obviously the hits still came now and again. 75, she does a song with the Spinners, which is a fantastic song. I'm forgetting what that song is, but I'll put it over the thing. And yeah, anyway, Dionne, really excited to see her. Have never again seen her before. This is going to be interesting because the Shylights. Oh, what is this? Is this The Lonely Man from 1971? Yes, it is, friends. But here's a thing that's also interesting. If there is indeed any original Shylights, that gentleman or two will be a lonely man as well. I can't see that there's very many original Shylights left. I don't know what kind of performances these gentlemen are going to put on, but Eugene Record, long since gone, sort of singer, songwriter, arranger, producer, mastermind behind really the key works of the Shylights up until about 76, and then a little bit beyond as well, but certainly the key period would be basically 68 until about 74, where they did really great work on the Brunswick label, as you can see. So we've got A Lonely Man, and of course, got to give more power. For God's sake, give more power to the people. Another legendary album. I'm kind of curious, again, I have not seen many acts that have like no or like one original member, but with the Shylights, the songs are so good that it's worth a shot. Again, these may even be a bunch of younger gentlemen, as far as I know. But again, we'll see. The Shylights appearing at the Fool in Love Festival this Saturday, August 31st, 2024. Excited to see whoever the Shylights are nowadays. Original. Here's an original. How about Barbara Mason? This is her, my favorite by her. Loves the Thing from 1975. Do I expect her to play, say, Shackin' Up from this particular number? No, I don't. I'm not sure what she's going to play. I certainly can imagine that she will do her signature song, which is, of course, Yes, I'm Ready. Total classic. But she does a lot of fantastic 70s work. And this is really only my first LP by her, but it will not be my last. Again, her 70s work is fantastic. Mostly on the Buddha label, as you can see. But this one, I think, is peak and amazing Barbara Mason. I actually called this what you might call an adulterer's buffet. It is a treasure chest of cheating songs. And, it's a good one. One of my favorites. Really, now I've been listening to this one all year. Fantastic album. Loves the Thing, 1975. Barbara Mason, again, appearing live at the Fool in Love Festival. And yeah, it's going to be a short video today. Yeah, that means less editing for my ass. Woo! But also, you know what I'll also say? Just as kind of a special mention, I do not actually have a hard copy of this album, but I will be getting, they're just about to release their second album. I am, of course, talking about The Sacred Souls. Of course, a San Diego sort of soul revisionist band. But you know what? These guys do a really fantastic job. I'll actually be putting in a playlist for all of these artists. And of course, their big banger, of course, is Can I Call You Rose? Fantastic from the first album. But again, they got a second album coming out right away. I'm definitely going to pick that up. The only thing keeping me from buying These Sacred Souls on actual vinyl is, it's a $25 record and I'm a cheap man. It just is what it is. But you want to talk about like guys who are redoing, and again, this is more of a redo of 70s soul, which is just fantastic. Really, really great stuff. Coming straight out of the hometown of San Diego. Really, really fantastic stuff. They, like I say, I'm sure their last album came out a couple years ago, still super available. And again, they have a new album coming out right away. These Sacred Souls, I will put a song in the playlist. Like I said, I'm really excited to see. They will be the youngest band, I'm sure, at the Fool in Love Festival. But I think a fantastic addition. And like I say, many of these soul people, a lot of the Daptone stuff, they're redoing a lot of the '60s stuff. It is difficult to find many artists. I mean, you could probably say Curtis Harding, but outside of that, who are kind of redoing that '70s soul sound, and that for me is where the real money comes when it comes to soul music. So again, thank you for tuning in. Like, subscribe. Appreciate that you stuck around until the end. Like I say, I'm really excited to see all of these artists. Particularly, again, all of these guys are really, really old. And to kind of be given this shot to see them. The Danger is, he is absolutely shaking in his space boots, as no one has ever said. So anyway, thanks again for tuning in. And I've been Craig Danger. I'm just going to have to see you on the next one.